Every light, yeah, it's an auto hold button. So if you hit that, you're a little bit of trick here. You can just put your foot on the brake and it will hold it. So if it's a longer light, you get a lot of trains coming by. So if you don't have to keep your foot there, you just auto hold, touch the brake, and then relax. So she uses it on every light. That's pretty cool. And then hit the gas, and then off you go. On a long day with traffic, that would definitely help out. Dual zone climate control with a 33 difference between your two occupants there. The standard screen is a 6.5-inch screen with your iDrive system. If you choose to get the navigation, it then becomes the largest in its class. It's 8.8 inches in length. It's pretty big. Options that you can get: rear view backup camera with a top view, kind of a sky view around the vehicle. Does anyone know when the rear view backup camera will be a law? They announced it. Does anyone have rear view backup camera now? Okay, it was a federal law by 2014. Every vehicle, every car, truck, SUV will have to have a backup. Yeah. So anyway, it is available, and it also has a top view, and we have this on the things outside. There'll be cameras on the rear view mirrors. And if you're in a tight parking situation, really good for this area, and you can't see the edge of your car, and you're trying to park in a little tight situation, those cameras kick out from the side and show you right in the screen. We have it outside. You have to try it.
It's not there on this photo.
It's not on this one, no. We have it on the ones that you'll be driving today. And this one that we're looking at for those that just joined us is our 28i, and we also have a 35i, which I'm going to break down in just a second. Another thing that we can get is the head-up display. So if you want to go ahead and put your navigation up on your windshield, or your speedometer, turn signals, temperature, you can go ahead and do that. We have something called BMW Connect. One more thing to occupy us while we're driving. If you wanted to read us our emails or your text messages, it can go ahead and do that. Okay. So now BMW stands for. Are you testing me? Photoworks. There we go. Yes, I am. And the peanut gallery said.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Bavarian Motor Works. Motor's our middle name, so let's come look at the engine here. This is the 28i. This is our 3-liter for those that have the 335. We have the other one. This is our 3-liter inline 6. It has 240 horsepower, 235 pounds of torque. It can go 0 to 60 in 6.7 seconds. And your fuel economy is 19.25. Come on, let's see the summary again. Now, for our 35i, that's the one engine we have. It's the twin-power turbo. And it can go 0 to 65.5 seconds, 300 horsepower, 300 foot-pounds of torque. And actually, your fuel economy goes up. 1926. Does anyone know why it goes up? It's still early. Yeah, because of the turbo. Because we do direct injection. We put the exact amount of fuel in there. And it also uses something called stepless Valtronic, which is all based on whatever you're putting in there. That's exactly the fuel that will go in there. So that'll help save that too. Another thing to help save fuel, we have an 8-speed automatic transmission versus a 6-speed. So your 7th and 8th gears are your higher gears. So that's where you'll save gas. And also, if you punch it, which you're going to go on the little strip of the tube, speeding tickets are yours, but you may feel that transmission skip because it doesn't have to go into linear sequence. So it might go from 1st gear to 4th gear to 7th gear. You know what I mean? It's kind of cool, and it does that too when you're braking. So it actually help you out with braking too. Suspension we have changed on this, and that will. It's a 5-link design, so it's a little more cushier here. And we're integrating that with something called a chassis management system. It's very good for the city, too. What does that do? It's a marriage between your suspension, your electric steering, your X-Drive, and your stability control. So they're all tied in together. What does that mean? Let's say this wheel hits a pothole and we're going like 60 miles an hour. By the time that rear wheel hits that same pothole, the suspension has changed. So that's how quickly it's all happening. And then the X-Drive system is standard. That's our all-wheel drive system. And we know that BMW basically makes rear-wheel drive cars. We make sports cars. Every vehicle that we make has almost perfect 50-50 weight balance between your front and your rear. And that's going to give us that BMW feel, that agility, that ride handling, the braking, and things like that. Now, with the all-wheel drive system, 60% of power is coming from your rear axle, and 40% is on your front axle. So you're still going to have more power out of rear wheel drive. But I hear you get some snow here. Okay. If we lose all traction on our rear wheel, that all-wheel drive system will shift the rest of that 60% up front. So you technically can have 100% of that power up front, or you lose all traction here, 100% in the back, and also side to side. So it's sort of a pre-active system. The minute a wheel starts to turn, a quarter of a turn, this system will, with everything married together, will say, where's the most traction? And automatically seek out the wheel that has the most traction. So we don't need to lose it. And some of the competitors, if you drive them, their system, you have to lose the traction to regain it. Ours is just a faster reaction time to keep you in control at all times. Okay, as I mentioned, built in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Just because it was built there, we did not lose any of that German engineering. And actually, we actually can put more on the vehicle now by having it built here and charge you less than having it built over in Germany. You could still take delivery there. There are little cameras in every step of the process that you can get if you order it, get a little code, go online, and you can see where your vehicle is at any given moment along the building process. And then when you're all done, you'll get a lovely little birthing video of the vehicle that was built in process. Some people think, I had a gentleman that was just like gaga crazy about it, but yeah, so there you go. Now, when you go on the road, I'm going to hand you all a card before you go in there, and there are things to look for while you're out there driving. We all know, and just who's driving the competitors?
Are you guys slam?
All of you? Everybody? Okay, all right, well, this will be your homework. I'm going to hand you a card. And the card's going to be look at things like, of course, we want you to test out braking, acceleration, and handling, but how does the wheel feel in your hands? How's the turning radius? How's the acceleration? How is the ergonomics while you're in there? Is it easy to go ahead and turn the radio? One of them, you're going to find a hard time finding the radio. While I'm driving and going, especially in this town. Things happen. And also, a few more things. The Ultimate, you're all BMW owners, so you're familiar with the Ultimate Service program. That is, we will cover your vehicle for 4 years or 50,000 miles with oil changes, wiper blades, any sort of fluids, tune-ups, brakes, calipers. You are now part of the BMW family, and we're going to take care of you for 4 years or 50,000 miles. Also, when you're all done, please come back. Is anyone on a 5 Series event? Did you come to the 5 Series drive over the summer?
Okay.
Oh, what can I help you with? This is it. Okay. Yeah, this is the new way that BMW.
I actually was going on vacation. I missed it.
How could you? I hope you went somewhere fun. Did you go in your new 5 Series?
No, I flew to Florida.
Oh, see how you should have drove. Down the street. No. But we are going to be doing an Olympic, we're calling it Olympic Tour, where we'll showcase our 6 Series convertible over the summer. And you're all our guests, so you'll be on the list and invited to that. So please come back after you're done driving, because I will have some catering in the back, so you can get some lunch. And also, we just want to know what you thought. Is there anything else that we can do better? And then we'll sit here and do Does anyone have questions for me? Okay.